Do you often find your eyes snapping open in the dead of night, only to see the clock glowing with a time between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m.? If you're nodding along, you're not alone. But have you ever wondered why this specific time? It might be more than just a random coincidence. Today, we're diving deep into the reasons why waking up consistently between 2 and 3 in the morning is a signal from your body that you shouldn't ignore. Stick around, because understanding this could be the first step to reclaiming your restful nights. First, let's talk about our body's internal clock, the circadian rhythm. This amazing biological system regulates our sleep-wake cycle over a 24-hour period. It's influenced by light, hormones, and our daily routines. When this rhythm is humming along smoothly, we sleep soundly through the night and wake up feeling refreshed. But when it's disrupted, it can lead to those frustrating middle-of-the-night awakenings. Waking up at the same time every night is a classic sign of a misaligned circadian rhythm. This could be due to irregular sleep schedules, exposure to blue light from screens before bed, or even late-night meals. Your body is essentially getting confused about when it's supposed to be asleep and when it's supposed to be awake. Now, let's connect this to that specific 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. window. In traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM, the body's energy, or qi, is believed to circulate through different organ systems at specific times over a 24-hour cycle. Each 2-hour interval is associated with a particular organ. Guess which organ is at its peak activity between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m.? The liver. According to TCM, the liver is responsible for processing emotions, detoxifying the body, and ensuring the smooth flow of qi and blood. If you're consistently waking up during this time, it could suggest an imbalance or blockage in your liver's energy. This doesn't necessarily mean you have a liver disease in the Western medical sense, but rather that this organ system is under stress. What kind of stress? Well, it's often linked to unresolved anger, frustration, or resentment. It can also be a sign that your liver is working overtime to process toxins from things like alcohol, fatty foods, or medications. It's your body's way of saying, "Hey, I'm a little overwhelmed down here." Let's shift our focus to a more Western medical perspective. What could be physically waking you up? One of the most common culprits is blood sugar instability, or hypoglycemia. During the night, your body is essentially fasting. Your liver plays a crucial role in maintaining stable blood sugar levels by releasing stored glucose. If your dinner was too light, or if you have underlying issues with blood sugar regulation, your glucose levels can drop too low overnight. When this happens, your body perceives it as a mini-emergency. It releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to signal the liver to produce more glucose. The problem is, these are also get-up-and-go hormones. That surge of adrenaline is more than enough to jolt you awake, leaving you staring at the ceiling, heart racing, wondering what just happened. If you often wake up feeling a bit shaky or anxious, this could be the reason. Another major player in nighttime awakenings is the stress hormone itself, cortisol. Normally, cortisol levels are lowest around midnight and gradually rise, peaking in the morning to help you wake up. However, chronic stress can completely flip this pattern on its head. If you're constantly stressed during the day, your cortisol levels might remain elevated, or they might spike abnormally in the middle of the night. This cortisol surge acts like a natural alarm clock, pulling you out of deep sleep. This is your body's sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight response, being overactive when it should be in a calm, rest and digest state. It's a vicious cycle. Stress causes poor sleep, and poor sleep makes you less resilient to stress. If you find yourself waking up with a mind racing with worries and to-do lists, dysregulated cortisol is a likely suspect. We can't talk about waking up in the middle of the night without mentioning sleep apnea. This is a serious condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts while you sleep. The most common type is obstructive sleep apnea, where the throat muscles relax and block the airway. When your brain senses it's not getting enough oxygen, it briefly wakes you up to restart breathing. These awakenings are often so short that you might not even remember them, but they can happen hundreds of times a night, completely fragmenting your sleep. While you might not consciously realize you're waking up, you might find yourself awake between 2 and 3 a.m. after one of these episodes, feeling breathless or with a choking sensation. Other signs include loud snoring, daytime sleepiness, and morning headaches. If you or your partner suspect this might be an issue, it is absolutely essential to see a doctor. Beyond these major causes, other factors can contribute. Simple things like your bladder waking you up can become a habit. As we age, our bodies produce less of the hormone that helps concentrate urine overnight, leading to more nighttime bathroom trips. Digestive issues like acid reflux or GERD can also flare up when you're lying down, causing discomfort that can wake you. Furthermore, underlying health conditions, hormonal changes, particularly for women during perimenopause and menopause, or even certain medications, can disrupt the delicate architecture of your sleep. Your bedroom environment matters too. Is it too hot, too cold, too noisy, or too bright? All these things can interfere with your ability to stay asleep. So you're waking up between 2 and 3 a.m. What should you do? The first and most important step is to not panic, but to pay attention. Keep a simple sleep diary for a week or two. Note what time you go to bed, when you wake up, how you feel, what you ate or drank before bed, and your stress levels during the day. This information will be incredibly valuable. If this pattern persists for more than a few weeks, it's time to schedule a visit with your doctor. Don't dismiss it as just a normal part of life or aging. Waking up consistently at this time is a clear signal, and your doctor can help you decipher it. They can run tests to check for things like blood sugar issues, hormonal imbalances, or rule out sleep apnea. While you're waiting for your doctor's appointment, there are several lifestyle changes you can make to promote better sleep. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. This could include a warm bath, reading a book, gentle stretching, or meditation. Dim the lights and turn off all screens at least an hour before bed. Make sure your bedroom is a sanctuary for sleep, cool, dark, and quiet. Pay attention to your diet. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. Instead, a small, balanced snack with some protein and complex carbs about 90 minutes before bed can help stabilize blood sugar overnight. Manage your stress. This is a big one. Incorporate stress-reducing activities into your daily life, not just at bedtime. This could be exercise, spending time in nature, mindfulness, or talking to a friend or therapist. Remember, if you're struggling with anxiety or stress, seeking professional help is a sign of strength. In conclusion, waking up between 2 and 3 a.m. is more than just an annoyance. It's a message. It could be your liver asking for a break, your blood sugar taking a dip, or your stress response working overtime. By listening to this signal and taking proactive steps, you can get to the root of the problem. Don't just accept tired days and broken nights as your new normal. Consult with a healthcare professional to get a proper diagnosis and treatment plan. You deserve to sleep soundly through the night and wake up feeling energized and ready to take on the day. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this. And do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future videos on health and wellness. Sweet dreams, and see you in the next one.